Hello there guys, welcome back to the e-bike repairs YouTube channel. It's all chaos around here, as you can probably see, there's stuff everywhere. I've got about a foot by foot space to work in at the moment because everything is everywhere. All good fun. Right, what I've got in today is this. This is a TGA mobility scooter battery pack. What happens is you plug in the charger and the charger just blinks. It goes, "Argh." It's unhappy, blinky blinky, bad bad, lights go blue. So, what's going on inside? The customer said this has been left for a long time. Sat, doing not a lot. So the likelihood is that we've got some, or all, dead cells. Gonna have a little look at that and try and diagnose the problem. Lots of Phillips heads all around the edge that seem to open it up, so I'll have a look at that. Discharge ports down here, I don't know what size it is, but most of them are 24 volt, 10 amp hour. Feels maybe a bit heavier than a 10 amp hour pack, but we'll see in a minute. We'll see in a minute. I think that screw's broken. Or the mount for it might be broken. It seems to be a long way inside the case there. Too far. That one's missing. That one's present. Don't think I'll be able to get that one with a normal. Unless I can use this bad boy. Oh yeah. Okay. Ah, somebody has been in here before. Okay, oh, there's all sorts of things going on. Look, there's a broken screw with a nut screwed all the way up it. Ah, the meat and potatoes of the matter there. Then we've got our... I see, it's a battery pack inside a battery pack. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? One of those screws. So this is our charge port here. We've got 3 wires going to the charge port. Interesting. I wonder why. What's the third one for? Got a black one here that goes straight into the battery. Got a blue one that goes up to this other port here on the scooter. Ah, maybe it tells the scooter when it's charging. And then we've got a red one that goes through this fuse here. And is the fuse blown? Can I even... I can't even get to the fuse. Well, we'll see. There we go. So it is a 24 volt, 11.5 amp hour, made by Metco in Taiwan. Rechargeable lithium ion battery module, date of manufacture 1514, serial number 0134. No idea what that date code means because there aren't 15 months and there aren't 14 months. So maybe it's 2015 or 2014. It might be the 15th week in 2014 or the 14th week in 2015, perhaps. Who knows? Nice case, solid, ABS, great. We've got a floaty BMS, cells, Panasonic cells, sorry, INR 18650. Can't remember what they are. They're probably PFs. Looking at them, they'll be good cells, but they'll be dead from sitting for a long time. So I see a JST here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wires going to it, which is great. That's exactly the number I wanted it to have. And I could measure on there. Will this fit on my handy dandy battery testing machine? I wonder. Will it? What one's the pos and what one's the neg? That one's the neg there. So a regular JST size, I wonder? It is. Fantastic. Oh look, and they're all down below 1 volt. There's your problem. The cells are dead. It's kind of as far as I need to go with that really. The BMS here is probably absolutely fine. It does have sort of a comms port here, but I don't think that's used. Temperature sensor. Negatives going to 2 individual battery things here. The charge fuse seems to go directly to the battery negative, and the charge positive on this one, conversely to most other things, goes through this to F3, which I'm guessing is a fuse. Resistors, balancing mech here, and a couple of MOSFETs, discharge diode thing, and whatever lives underneath. There you go. 7S 11 amp. So not a big BMS at all. Good amount of corrosion or leftover flux on these pins here for the header for this daughter board, sub board, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, not much to say really. We've got dead cells. The cells are going to need replacing. If they're down below 1 volt, my machine won't recognise it. And I only saw 2 groups that were above their 1.049 volts, which means all the others are below 1 volt. So that answers that. Needs new cells. Great. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of thing, please leave a comment, like the video, share it, subscribe. You can even become a channel member if you really fancy. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, there's more to the fun. So, I shot a bit of voltage up its backside, raised the voltage of the cells just a touch, just to see what would happen, because it always piques my curiosity quite how dead cells are. Can't go back to the customer working, so even if I did revive it, I'd have to sort of break it again, which is ridiculous. But all the cells are now set at 2.8 volts and falling because I just shot a bit of voltage up its bum, but that's fine. So if you notice, well, not if you notice, but yeah, so I can see that on my battery balancing machine because I've got JST plugged into that. I'm going to plug the charger in now, right? Charger's going in. Oh look, it's gone red. It's charging. See? Red charging, and I'll unplug this and it stops charging. Notice anything suspicious? Do we notice anything suspicious at all? Does anybody notice anything suspicious? That shouldn't be charging, should it? With the JST disconnected. Oh, there's smoke. Smoke is coming out of the BMS. Oh, look, I thought something smelled hot. Can anyone see it? I feel like we should leave it plugged in. See what happens. The BMS board is clearly either wet or damaged because there's smoke rising. I should leave it plugged in, see what happens, shouldn't I? Could get a good explosion on camera. Wonder what's getting so hot. It appears to be coming from around there. Yeah, I thought something smelled hot. But what is it that's smoking? Hopefully the camera's picking that up. What is it that's doing that? I'm pretty sure it's this MOSFET up here. I don't want to touch it because if it's hot enough to be smoking, it's hot enough to make me feel pain. Is it this very discoloured resistor down here? Oh yeah, it's this resistor here. Smoking, that is. That is hot there. I don't know what I've got that would show that for you guys. Let me just leave it plugged in unattended while I go and find a liquid to touch it with. Oh, I know. Don't even need to. I've got a bit of flux on the end of my, on this screwdriver here. I'll just touch it to, there you go. That resistor is getting hot enough to desolder itself. Which is crazy. I've got to say the cell voltages aren't actually going up. little bit warm, perhaps. Old resistor, sir. Bloody hell. I wonder if that's because it's being tried to be charged without the JST plugged in. Now you can see the smoke coming off, right? I hope you can, because you should. So if I disconnect that, will it stop? Or is this BMS just on its way? Oh, I love a surprise. It's good fun. Yeah, I think that's cooling off. Is it? It's bubbling. I wonder if something's failed. The charger, it shouldn't charge with it disconnected, but the charger thinks that it is charging because the charger will change colour as long as it detects some draw, or the ability to draw, and this resistor's failed or some other component's failed, and that's why the charger thinks it's plugged in and it shouldn't be doing that. Let's see if that gets really hot. I plug that in. Yeah, boiling away. Very interesting. Well, it's going to have new cells and a new BMS, because that's not safe. Oh, exciting.